Hey, Samantha. Good evening. Hope you're doing well. Brian, muy buenas noches. Rolling R, saludos, buenas noches. Oh, thank you, Samantha. How you been? How's everything been? Darlene, great to see you. Nah, today's a bad day, Darlene, but I'm here. I'm here. Thank you, God. It's my doing. It's my fault. Ivan, saludos. Bien, bien, bien. Just today's one of them days. Rolling R, bien. I'm good. Going through it today, pain wise, but it's my fault. Hey Rose, buenas noches. All right. What you cooking today? I'm good, Samantha. The weather out here is a little bug wild. There's moments where can't even see. It's all day since it's in the Sierra. It's like fog, cold. The next day is hot as hell. 506 gangsters, saludos. Oh, salmon. That sounds good. Enjoy, Rose. Agent Orange, saludos. Great to see you. Thank you, Brian. It's awesome to see that somebody sees it. I never say it. I don't know if you notice. You know, I push a message. It takes a lot though, believe me. Especially if you come from a life of, you know. But I try my best, and it's great to hear that it's being noticed. Gracias. That's the best food right there, Rose. That's the best food. That's what the doctors want me to eat. Puro salmon. That crazy as hell though. We're out here in Mexico. They take an arm and a leg. Chile Garcia, always a pleasure to see you. Saludos. Rollinar, gracias. Yeah, like I promised to you guys, I'm not gonna stop. Every day something's gonna go up, you know. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. Nick, great to see you. Buenas noches. Yeah, yeah, them stores usually do. They have a better way to buy it. But like out here in the Sierra Rose, you don't get to reach some store. Culiacan has it, but when I go back, it should be soon. I'm just waiting on my jefita, so I get to see her and maybe spend a full day, two with her, and then, you know, she's already up there, and my condition, Me and my mom, everybody will probably think we're cold individuals, right? Because my mom's like me, you know. We're real, we're realists, with things, and we know that whenever we see each other, talk to each other, it might be it. It's part of life. Self Collins, saludos. Thank you, Rolling R. Yeah, do hit the like, por favor. I'm gonna wait for S1 to come in here. I wanted to run something across everyone. Yeah, yeah, agent, I got it in works. I'm gonna do it. I wanna, well, it's gonna be on the other channel, like if I put up a video like yesterday, right? Like a backup thing, I won't do one today, basically touching on all the main questions everybody had, because I know I tell the story with the message, but I stutter a lot because I try to shield, things that could be used, or so I want to bring clarity to the videos, Basically, yeah, I'm gonna use it as a backup and reaction, but I'll put something behind the video, a little extra, to make it worth me putting it on there. Exactly, Rose. It's just live. What I mean is, you know how a lot of people they tend to tiptoe around it. Like, I no digas eso, no va a pasar. It's live. Do you name Alley Cat? Is my name Alley Cat? No, my name's Robert. They call me Chino. No, well, yeah, they call me good. Out here in Mexico, you come and you ask for Robert. My whole family don't even know probably what my name is. But yeah, Nick, definitely that. It's part of life. Yeah, Rose, I think so. I think that's exactly it. And I have the reason I have it in mind is because I was talking to my jefita last night, and she called my niece and we talked a little bit. And my sister's like that, my younger sister, she gets hysterical, and mainly because it was a video call and she sees me, and she just tells me, carnal, que esto, que el otro, and I tell her stop. Young, thank you. Buenas noches, thank you. Alley cat. Alley cat, no. Cool cat. Alley cat. I don't believe so. Oh, okay, okay. No, I know who you're talking about, but yeah, I heard a lot of people call him Alley cat, but I knew him as cat, just cat, el solo. Self Collins, thank you. But yeah, Rose, I agree with you. You know, yeah, I mean, my jefita, we were just talking about it, and I had to tell my little sister, you know, cortatela, just stop. You know, that's part of well, me. You know, I don't judge nobody. You guys know I don't. But to me, part of lamentarse is part of being ungrateful. You know, and I tell her I'm grateful. I'm grateful today. I'm able to carry my cross. Thank you, Lord. I'm also grateful that my eyes are open today. You know, however it may be in pain and can't breathe, or that's life. I'm alive, you know, and I'm thankful for that. With the conejo video, yeah, I'm gonna. Well, not tonight, but I will touch on the conejo video. This in the next day. I'll record it tonight because I already have one going out. It was the one I uploaded yesterday was a setup for the one going out tomorrow morning. Dispensa, I be losing track sometimes. ¿Qué hubo? Muy buenas noches. I'll put it right here, Nick. Nada de nada, ya sabes. Man, you guys are gonna make laugh at me. I don't know how to do the arroba or at, but it's how do you do this? Nope. Hey Nick, I disculpa. Yeah, H and Orange put it. It's Robert1 Alvarez1 at gmail.com. MSP3. Yeah, man, rest in peace. He was a good individual. Yeah, Rose. Exactly the way I look at things, you know. Boy, I got two sisters, you know. I got an older one and a younger one. And they're both like that, you know. My older one's a little more on the cold side, so she sees me and she goes off. Like the other time I seen her in person, right? She seen me, and it's when I was going to chemo still. She didn't say nothing, callada. She went off, and then I followed her, and she's over there crying. I told her, "Why are you crying?" SJ408, saludos, great to see you. Nah, you know I respect everyone's opinion. If you feel I'm wrong, I'm wrong, you know? Shift, hold, a bowl of cereal, and nah, Nick, anytime. Shift, hold, and it hit the. Okay. Empathy, MSP, I give up. Yeah, I noticed. I know young. Uh, I don't do it a lot. I ask. I used to not ask at all in the videos. I felt the message was gonna do its thing, but I don't know. I feel like at moments I'm being disrespectful, by asking for likes and subscribers, but I know. But yeah, do please like self cooling 7965. That's the purpose of the message. Yeah, M Sepe. But yeah, self cooling 7965. The whole reason of the message. Thank you. My respects right back. Studios, saludos, Cubo. Junior, saludos. Glendale. Angel, saludos. Buenas noches. Excuse me. I think S1 might be busy tonight. Hope you're feeling better. Don't Thumper, Westside Glendale. I don't know if you're asking me if I knew Thumper. I remember him though. From Sherryville, Junior, or which little Toro? Thank you, Agent Orange. Yeah, do please stop by the other channel. No, I met through Amapil's player, but it was in Corcoran. He's from the Bay. Okay. Skinny dude has a couple tacas on his face. I bust her, I didn't. I haven't, Rose. It's that I'm a nerd, Rose. It's like I'm reading through it, and then something interesting comes on, and I sidetrack, and I look it up, and I want to get the full feeling of it. I research it, and then I go back and read, and then I, like an interesting name, but I'm there, I'm still hitting it. Sergio, buenas noches. Yeah, it's it's sad, you know. People are really trying to help the gente, but it's where I'm at right now, and it's part of four, five, six cartels fighting for the plaza. You know, they uh, they need feria. They're not making enough feria just by slinging, so they start extortioning people, kidnapping people. They start, you know, it's what we're seeing out here in Michoacan. Playboy from Pozole. No, I didn't mean Playboy from Pozole. Monster, he had something wrong with his hand. I'm not sure if years back he had gotten shot and it don't work 100%. Oh no, sniper, no. Sammy, thank you God, I'm still am. Saludos. Arturo, muy buenas noches, great to see you. The thing is, Sammy, you know, we're looking at it from the outside in. Working man, saludos. But did you hear my story on what we were assigned to do in Culiacan a while back? I don't know if you heard it. Yeah, Rose, you're like me. I I go from one and then they say an interesting name and they put all these facts and I go, no, there has to be something more to this cat. And I research them and I start and I go off and you know I'm a um, worm I'm a nerd when it comes to books and stuff like that. You know, that's all I had. Isai Longo, I met Mando. He's out now, right? Oh wow. I didn't see it, H. Siempre Arturo. Yeah, Sammy. The thing is when there's here in Michoacan there's like I said, four, five, six different cartels. Yeah, they have a lot of material, right? But there's crews specifically to lay down people. It means you go in, you lay. When I when I say lay down, it ain't like in the States. You know, you lay them down, hog tie them, and take their stuff. You literally lay them down. You take all the material, you cripple them. Or you hear they have a casita over here, or they're circling in these cars, and you go hit them cars, you hit the casitas, you cripple them. It's how they don't make it no feria, you know? It's a problem when there's too many people in one area. Ellery Garcia, no. I was just simply a simple camarada, you know? Richard Hurtado, muchas gracias for that. Del Cora, te lo agradezco mucho. Simone was a writer. Yeah. Tony, buenas noches, great to see you. How you been? Todo está bien. That's all it is, It's Tierra Blanca, Michoacan. So, suspect, buenas noches. I'm doing good, homie. Thank you for asking. Pain wise, bad. I'm talking about everything in my body feels like. I'm not gonna say like, you guys know when it cramps up, no. But inner, it feels like, I don't know how to explain it, man. But it's something annoying. It ain't like painful, bad. It's just annoying, You can't sit, can't lay. But it's my doing. It's my doing. Malías, literally Garcia. Malías, ma, you mean Malías? I don't mess around, homie. Not nada, you know. He got put on 6 status. Damn. He did a movida. 6 months. Coscorrones. Chanate. Vitrucha o da chanarte Arturo. Kind of late for it. Oh yeah. Fruit Loops. Palm Hall was no joke. I honestly say that's besides Quilmas. It's one of the prisons you go in and you're like, damn, this is what it meant doing time. And Tracy, if you really think about it, but not as bad. Sammy, yeah, I got a gang of hats on me. And you guys always see me wear the Adidas, and because I try to be real respectful. Especially everybody knows I'm a Giants fan, I'm a Niners fan, but I try. That's why I always wear slingshots, right? Cause and I don't mean no disrespect, nobody. It's just today is what I was wearing. Mike, saludos. Mr. De La Cruz, great to see you. Thank you. I want to keep posting on both of them every day. Like, a video is going to go up on another channel right now late, but it's going to go up. Palabras, palabra. Yeah, I understand, Tony. But yeah, 6 months right up and back on C status. I couldn't imagine what it was. But I hope he's able to get him back here soon. A movida, like a move, a type of move, Rose. Rolling R's. I'll be honest. To me, Ironwood was love. To be sincere, you know. But then again, it was the only pinta I was on the linea for very long. estás? Ghosts. Buenas noches, first and foremost. Ain't nobody hiding, homie. I mentioned it 1,000 times. This mask is because of the movement of my familia here. And a request from my familia here, you know, and the things I was doing here in Mexico. Everybody in the States knows who I am, but I seen lately that there's a couple homies that, you know, they're basically doing what they're doing on YouTube. That's why I've been clear since day one, you know. But if you're curious, my name is Robert Alvarez, K36 147 from Santa Rosa, California. In case you want to run something, Steelers all day. Eso, saludos. I know a lot of people look at it like that, space, but everybody know who I am. My placazo, todo. There's no hiding here, you know. At least in the sense that you're thinking. San Diego Chargers fan. Yeah, I had a lot of homies that were Chargers fans. He's meaning the mask, H and Orange, I think. But like I say, you know, H and Orange, you know. Well, you know my family's address and all, you know, they ain't nothing to lie or hide, you know. Everybody knows I'm Chino. They know my CDC numbers at their name, everything. So, you know, yeah, I know 49ers, they falling behind, but, you know, the heart is where it's at. You know, it's part of being loyal. I'm glad you never went, MSP. Fruit Loops, thank you. You guys know I do it for you. Fruit Loops, for those that I've been clear with everyone. You talk to me behind the scenes, you guys know what's up. You know, there's no need to. I know he's new to the channel, so welcome. Buenas noches. Sorry, brother, and a football fan. I don't really watch sports no more either. Self coolest, it was part of my problem, sincerely, for stealing frajos. County time, huh? S1, great to see you. I'm glad to see you. I was curious if you were right. Ernie, muy buenas noches. Saludos. No, Ernie, I wasn't deported. I came by self-willing, you know. I came out to assist, to continue doing what I was supposed to do, you know. And let's just say I have a case is what's holding me here, you know. Or I would have already been gone. Thank you, Arturo. Dallas Cowboys, Anaheim Angels. That's right, my boy. Man, I'm glad reality hit, you know. Mike, gracias. Hey, Mike, I seen I have an email right here from you. I will get to it right now. I apologize, I don't have a phone, brother. top tier. You know my love and respect to you always. It's great to hear from you. Yeah, H and Orange. Most of my neighborhood was a Charger fan. I gotta say about before I got busted, about a good 85% of my neighborhood were Chargers fans. Have you been treating them MSP, the mental type? Ain't nothing wrong with it, if you really need it. Thank you, Mike. For my Mex, muy buenas noches. Great to see you. Saludos. Yeah, Rose, me too. Anybody know? That's the problem, huh? Let me look through our conversation, see if I have a real name, and maybe we can find her through inmate locator, or something like that. Someone told me they use. Sorry, everyone. MSF, that's what it's about. Them enjoying life, memory, familia. Yeah, MSF, if you feel at times, them thought, whatever you may have, you don't gotta tell me, right? That's your thing. They tend to pull you from what you know. It's familia that H and Orange provided a place where I at least take it from a ignorant individual that so I never looked for an extension, for help. Low key, this is a great life. Thank you, Self Coolest 7965. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, MSF. Ha, Cubestero. Yeah, he's on the ropes. Bad, homie. I'm talking about, well, I'm not gonna wish nobody bad, but I despise this cat, right? But man, I'm a bad Christian. But anyways, he's in the ropes right now. We're talking about within the next week or so, you might have some news about the cat. You know, Eric, buenas noches. Always a pleasure. She's in Washington. Nick, she was gonna do time in Washington. All of you, yep, yeah. But she that far she had told me, Rose, that where they had sentenced her to go do her time was going to be in Washington, in the federal over there. Oh, Nick, yeah, I uh, I pecar yesterday too. I made me one with nothing big, just a little bit. I made it real dry and just put some frijolitos de la olla and a little bit of mayonnaise and then pechuga de pavo. And then I just said just to remember old times, and I ate that ramen. Yeah, Josh was a good dude. You know, I see all these cats using his name for they're a bunch of weenies. Cause I know for a fact Josh wasn't talking. I was talking to him when I had a phone and regular, right? And It don't matter. It don't matter, right? Josh was a good dude. We'll just leave it at that. Yeah, to Washington State, correct, Agent Orange. You seen it? What do you think about the video? Ran? No. Ran into politics against him. Gringo, discúlpame. Great to see you. Saludos. Cubestino, always a pleasure. Gracias. Thank you, Agent Orange. Yeah, Nick, I just had to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna ask my niece. I just need to get her name and see if maybe we could locate her. She promised to reach out to the PO box, so my jefita haven't told me anything yet. Yeah, me too. MSF, I just can't. I have it forbidden. I actually have ramens forbidden too. Serio, saludos. It's all good. Thank you, God. Today's a great day. Okay. MSF. Danny, saludos. Definitely. Yeah, Agent Orange. He was a great dude. A lot of people think I always recommended people to go over there and watch his videos. One, yeah, he was great at what he did, right? But I also knew the individual, right? And he's a good dude, man. I'm just gonna say he asked me a lot of questions as a third party, and it makes sense now. Again, he was a good individual. No, Eric, he's still there, hoping to come back. But the video going up in the morning, it's gonna be about that, about Turi coming back, the way he's back, about Tigre, Wino, and them that are they're hoping to come back. Okay, Mike, thank you for that. Yeah, I'm not sure on how to do the reactions. I don't want to start getting that channel like this one. Yeah, yeah. It was out the blues, H and Orange. It's one day you just, hey, I need to talk to you. I'm not gonna put none of the conversation out there, period. But it was when you have time, and I told him right now. We reached out, we talked, and we were sincerely working on something to put together for everyone. It's just the phone issue with me, and then well, Oh, serio, Danny? Did you have to do any time on that? Huh, the Steelers. Yeah, definitely Agent Orange. Auto dope messes with algorithm. Okay. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate the advice. Anyone, whoever has advice to you guys, you guys know my niece is a great help to me, right? But when it comes to me, I'm a soca. I really don't know what I'm doing. Tony, gracias. Hope you rest well. And yeah, you're like me, huh? I take a playa midday, and I gotta take a playa every night, or else I can't sleep. But buenas noches, que descanses. Yeah, in 2014, there was some backslash from shot. You don't gotta answer me, Danny. There's no need to speak on it, you know. I'm glad you're out though now. Eric, nada. I honestly just stick around the ranch, especially right now with judiciales saying they're gonna gun me down, you know. So at first it was cool, you know, but I knew that truck. Remember I told you guys let him keep it, but you know I mentioned it to my tío. My tío came down, smacked, and took it back with him, and left all the bronca over here with me, you know. Which I know these cats watch. Believe me, they watch, right? But they're even more madder today than they were yesterday. You know, I keep saying I'm in pain because of my own fault. Well, I'll say I went out with an aunt today, and God bless me the opportunity to let a little frustration out. You know, yeah, Rose. That's what everybody tells me. You would hate to be with me, Rose. Well, not in that sense, dispensa, but like literally live with me. You know, because it's like, let me give you an example, right? I have my drinking thing right there. You see it? Sometimes my niece takes it to fill up and forgets it or moves it somewhere else, and uh, I'm like, damn, don't move nothing, cause I know where everything's at. I check it every day. I dust it. I clean it. I got them cell incel habits, you know. Yeah, as one today, I backtracked, but hey, brother, I had to, you know. Yeah, yeah. I encourage everyone, though, you know. I encourage everyone, even if you don't want to hear the homie hangouts videos again. You know, if you really want to help out the family, go watch all his videos again, just out of respect. Even if you don't hear him, just put it to play and take off. Cause I'm pretty sure either his mom, his wife, they got a way to reach into that whatever YouTube gives, right? And if you do so, you'll be helping out Josh, right? And maybe by the end of the month, his family can actually get a little bit, you know, a little help. There's no need to make up GoFundMe's and stuff, you know. I know that brings a lot of shadiness to it. Just watch his videos again. It's gonna reach out to its family eventually, you know. 5.5. Man, a little something. Fed's time. Fed time, excuse me. Huh, yeah, Nick. Especially out here, you know. I'm used to it because over in when I was busted, I work in the morning bird bath, work out at night bird bath, and then rest. You know, you like Norteños teams. I like the teams, Eric. They're not affiliated with no one. They're just in the area, but you know, remember, uh, born and raised in Santa Rosa, California. Yeah, and summers, whew. Josh, we're talking about Josh, homie hangout, Rose. Thank you, MSP. Gringo, thank you for stopping in. Always a pleasure. Thank you for your wishes. May you and family be blessed always. Yeah, agent, I don't know. I was just used to it. You know, the cell had to shampoo it, clean it every day. We ate, I swept it. Before I went to sleep, I made sure I hit it with shampoo, cleaned it, washed the toilet, did everything, you know. You guys gotta remember I lived single cell since the end of 2004 till May of 2015 in Pelican Bay, you know. Man, Nick, do me a favor and please don't even mention that cat, man. I'm so surprised, you know, the don't believe nothing that comes out of that mouth, man. That's why I was telling you guys earlier. I was watching a little bit of YouTube. I see there's a couple camaradas, right? That they're on somebody's neck bad, but I seen a thing where they say, you know, if they would have been honest from the gate, you know what I mean? But the truth is that cat don't know nothing about George, man. Yeah, Rose. My niece runs for me, Rose. I ain't gonna lie to you, cause we're eating, and then my niece sometimes after we eat, she's like, "Hey, Theo, I want to go kick back and let the food settle, right?" And I'm like, "Oh no, mija, hell no. We gotta clean the table, wash the dishes, sweep, and then we could go chill, you know." So I could go up to my cave. So whenever she hears me start, she's like, "Hey, Theo, I gotta go somewhere. I'll see you." The vato was, nah, I used to be a norteño. Eric, Jay, I told you guys. I don't know if you remember, Jay. I was giving you guys dates to look up things. I wasn't. I don't want no part of the drama, right? But if you go back, right, Jay? Look, one thing about Pelican Bay. Yeah, it's true. There's camaradas that are there that you never hear of that they're there, right? Because it was a shoe. But I guarantee you, if a vato locks it up, it gets to every section, every cell, every block. Remember, I got to Pelican Bay in the end of 2004, November to be exact. Please tell me, was the day he decided to check in? Exactly, Nick. Because I'm put on my undershirt outside. She Hope Fiend, saludos. Great to see you. Prayers your way too. Rolling R's. I don't really watch YouTube like that, right? But I'll tell you one thing. I respect a lot of Gabe Morales' work, right? I encourage people to go watch him because what he speaks of is knowledge. A lot of people may not like it. It comes from the other side, right, per se. But it's still knowledge throughout years, right? And he's a real humble individual, good dude too. Especially where phone is now. Yeah, he's at the Bay. Yeah, I heard some things about the Bay recently. Eric and man, Tablas. He's, yeah, Jay. I don't want to throw it out there directly, but you know what I'm trying to say. If you go back, I always told everyone, Troya, great to see you. Saludos, Lismo. He used to be Rolling North. He used to be a gang specialist in California and Washington. He's you know, he only speaks about the things he has personal knowledge. He don't go off on his own and or like me, speak on current stuff, happening in courts or that's why his channel's name I believe is oh Agent Orange. Could you help me on Gabe's channel, please? Yeah, 506 definitely he is. Duarte, buenas noches. Bien, bien, gracias a Dios. How you doing? How's everything been? Hoping Paisa Gatalismo sometimes. Job site barbecue. I don't know. Okay, Jay. Hope you have a great night. Saludos. Hope your job's to your liking. Yeah, he was a Marine, I believe, too. Thank you, 506 Gangsters. That's the channel right there. gangsters, cops, and politicians. He basically talks. Well, just look at it and then see what you think of it. Thank you, Agent Orange. That's the channel right there. Have ever heard of the? Yeah, Eric. Yeah, old Rasa right now. Yeah, Rolling Arms. Let me know what you think. I actually have the pleasure, once in a while he reaches out. And, well, I haven't had a phone, but on a private note, I'll just say he's extending his hand towards me a lot. He's a good individual. Darlene, more than likely I'm gonna go back to chemo. They say in his hot tissue, the biopsy I just did. I was actually supposed to go to the cancer clinic yesterday, but these cats out here, you know, they ain't allowing it. But well, I know they're watching. I'm not gonna say what day or nothing, but I'm gonna pray a private doctor right now to tell me if I need to go back on chemo. But yeah, the biopsy came back to be hot tissue, so oh yeah, my I know. But yeah, Doreen, I haven't seen it through yet. I was actually upset, I told the doctor, hey, damn, it's been 2, 3 years already, and he told me, look, see that man right there? He's been fighting with his for close to 12 years. I was like, oh hell no. And I'm sorry if I sound ungrateful. I mean, 12 years fighting whatever, if still alive is, I was just in a set of mind that, but yeah, I need to go out to a specialist to see what's next. Ha, I almost got caught slipping in there, Troya. We went there. Well, I had an aunt over there in Santa Rosa, right? She had a store called the Year 2000. Yeah, this was in '95, but she named it the Year 2000, right? The store, and we used to go to there to the swap meet right there in Santa Fe, because we were able to get by boxes. You know, that's what I just watched about AB. That guy, gracias. Everything's good. I'm still here, just rolling with the punches day by day. Eric, there's just you can't. How do I say it? You can't put them all in a bubble, right? There's just two factions of brothers Salvadoreños. There's one that do that Ranfla Nacional tip, and then there's those that don't. Never heard of SF Springs Swap Meet of Llorona. No, they have that out here a lot, but I have it. Mayoreo. Mayoreo, yeah, by Mayoreo. And it was a time where, well, at least in town, where, those fresco bangs, Ben Davis, solos, those, all that was selling, jersey styles and team shirts. So we used to come down to the swap meets and get them by Mayoreo and sell them in town. Exactly, Doreen. Thank you for your words. Everything will be okay. It's where you set your mind. And you're right. Everyone has to go through pain. And there's a saying that I think is very true, that if you use the metaphor for it in different aspects, it makes sense, when they say God tightens, but he don't choke. Basically, he knows exactly what everyone could take. He's not gonna give you more than he that you can't take as a person, right? Spooks from Ontario. Which one? I know older cat. He got whacked, and I know the younger cat. But he got there, and like 3 days later is when I got taken to a hole. I seen crazier shit than that, huh? Do excuse me, everyone. I'm 46. Meet in LA. Yeah, D Money, because of the truck issue, the Judiciales have a thing out saying that basically they're gonna pick me up, but they don't do that here. I had five just from my neighborhood, five homeboys out here that they done it to. So basically, right now they're saying they have a warrant because they know I should be serving the 18 years, 8 months, and I'm here. But it's Michoacan. Like I said, I'm just waiting for my jefita. Get to see her, hug her, maybe a day or two, and then you know I'm going back to Culiacan. Not for sure on that though. Oh yeah, rolling R's, big time. Look at me now, and then go back and look at my old lives and or just the profile picture I have. I love working out. I always weigh I always weigh at least 100 kilos, 100, 105, or 190, 200 pounds. And right now it's like, damn, big buenas noches. Oh yeah, Eric, they do. Yeah, it's so good. Hopefully let them. Yeah, rolling R's, I did. Everything. As a matter of fact, I don't want to brag, but I always have at least size 20 arms, and even my niece today was like, "Deal," but I can't help it, I can't strengthen my heart to do workout. I've been this close. I just saying, you know what? If everything, I'm just gonna start hitting it little bit. But then I start thinking about my knees. It's like, damn it. But what if I pass out on her and then I'm gonna scare her again, and then she's gonna drive me into Morelia. So I'm just waiting till the doctor's telling me you're able to exercise now. I won't start. Dive the question. Joe, I don't like to get into trauma, but there's nothing to think. Joe, right now as we're speaking, as we're talking right now, he could say Misa, right? But I want you guys to go into a dictionary and look up the word debrief. Just look up the definition of debrief and tell me what it is. Now, let's just say I'm here talking, I was a big shot, I was this, and that for many years. And do you think IGI, the squat, is going to have you debrief and only tell on yourself? My respects to that. To give it a quick answer, and like you say, not to touch the question, weenie, both of them. I don't understand how so many people, but again, only God knows, and my respects to them. Yeah, have my own family, man. My own family. The problem is that every time I come to Mexico, it's always Culiacan. When my abuelos live, I used to come out here to Cotija, to visit them and como está abuelo and see what I could help with, whatever, right? But then after a day or two is, I love you guys. I would split to Culiacan. So my primos, they don't really look at me like that. They look at me like an outsider. So when this happened, I guess they offered a little feria, but it's part of. Thank you, Hoping. Meditate. Exactly, Nick. Yeah, I know, Eric. That's why I've been trying to chill. Exactly. No one. No wiggle room. Weenie times two. You said it best. Ha, thank you, Agent Orange. You know what? I'm going to pin this right here. Uh, I want you guys to check that out, please. Exactly. Yeah, rolling R. I don't know how people do it, but there's they're still around. Eric, they're getting stronger. I'll tell you that. That's why we pray. Jake Aguilera, excuse me. Yeah, I'm going to. Oh, S1's gonna be on me on this, but I'm going to. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Mike. Oh yeah, if you were a soldado, you know exactly what that word means. Yeah, big. I know. Okay, Rose. Muy buenas noches. Hope you rest well. Hope you enjoy your dinner. Thank you for your time. Always love and prayers to you and family. Rolling R. There's a lot of good books. I'll tell you one thing. The book I'm reading right now, it's real good, right? But it's basically about the Germans, Nazis, or after the war, right? Operation Paperclip. It's good. I also posted a couple books on the post here on the channel. If you go back and look, there's a few of them. That I mean, if you're into that type of thing. Likewise, hope, fiend, bless. 100%. Well said, H and Orange. No, Joe, I don't. I mean, I've never watched it, but I'm pretty sure he has things that nobody else is going to be able to have, right? But it's just a personal thing with him. Nothing to do with his channel, his viewers, nada like that. My respects. But I just don't watch it to say I like it, dislike it. Art of War. All right, Eric. Buenas noches. Hope you rest well. Read, man. Search for read. Culture, culture vulture. Yeah, Rolling Arts. That's the one I'm reading right now. It's good. You're gonna trip out. Oh, before everyone goes and before I go, man, Rose already went. How do you guys feel of me doing 3 lives a week? But I really want to start paying attention to the other channel, right? So keep my Wednesdays, Sundays here. And if you guys say it's okay, advise me on a day, but we're gonna do it over there. I don't know if it allows me already, but I'll try. But what do you guys think about that on Discord? Real good. If you go back to my stories, Joe, I went to the shoe in Ironwood for whacking his nephew. And one of the last acts he did before he checked in was have camaradas. Well, I'll give the camaradas credit, whack me, right? We went at it with fierros. I'll just leave it like that. And plus, I know exactly everything he did to everyone he did it to in prison. Like I said, it's just a personal thing, you know? Still drinking coffee, Arturo? Read the five people you met in heaven. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, exactly. Gracias, H and Orange. Joe, exactly as H and Orange says, there is no dislike, just avoidance, you know? My respects to all that. Today's yesterday's continuation. That's a great saying. Huh. It brings me a lot of peace. Rose, like you don't even know. What day do you think is cool? Like on a Friday? Discord. That's an app, right? Huh. He killed a woman, raped a woman, raped a dude, but part of being Christian is being clean. I haven't heard him speak about it, right? And excuse me, Joe, but when it comes to that R with women and children, hell, never. I don't know that exact name, but just go off video playlist and just go. You'll see his picture. Oh, okay. H and Orange. SJ406 left already, but the homies is hooking it up, you know? So I should be getting a phone here soon. Thank you, Arturo. Rolling R's, it means a lot. Gracias. Thank you, Arturo. Yeah, big. I really enjoy being here with you guys, sincerely. Friday nights, yep. Luis, saludos. Great to see you, my boy. How you been? That's great. Thank you, Rose. So Fridays, I'm gonna try to do from the other channel. But if any case I can, you guys will know, and I'll do it on here and let you guys know. We'll do it here. Okay. I'm gonna look into that H and Orange. That actually would be good right there. Especially like you and all the ones we conversate behind the scenes, you know? They call it objective, but Luis, how you been, my boy? How's your brother been? How's familia? Do excuse me, everyone. Yeah, the money. It's gonna be Mondays, Fridays, and Sundays. Do you think that's cool? Gracias, Nick. Igualmente, much love to you. Gracias, Rolinar. Oh, they left your flow wrong? Damn. Did you get him to redo it, or are you gonna be the one that's gonna have to fix it? Damn. Sorry to hear that, my boy. Yeah, 8 p.m. S1. You said that's the best time, right? Joe, no. I usually live in Culiacan. Yeah, Agent Orange, I like that. Thank you, Rose. It finds it correct. 2.5 parts. Uh, Next time you talk to him, thank him for me, my boy. Let your canal know I send my love and respect to him. And again, my boy, disculpa, I know I take a long time to answer through Instagram. It's just that phone issue right now, you know. But here soon I should get one. But you know, there's always love and respect to you and prayers to family. As to your brothers, you know that. Thank you, Arturo. Huachochi, Sinaloa. Huacho, Huachochi, Sinaloa. Thank you, Arturo. Likewise, prayers to you, familia. Jerry, great to see you. Saludos. Damn. Yeah, my boy, that's part of when you buy something used, you know. But I know it's a blessing, you know. But I hope it's a one time thing, you know. And it's just this that flares out. Yeah, Jerry. Hey, Jerry, we were actually talking on him earlier. We're on a mission trying to locate her. You know, I'm gonna go back in my old messages, see if I could have her full name, and then we're gonna see if we're able to find her in Washington. She's gonna go serve in Washington. Thank you, D Money, and abatement for 13 years is very toxic. Yeah, I heard. An hour and a half. Damn. But everyone, I'm going to let you guys rest. Do excuse I hugged you guys for an hour and a half today. I really enjoyed the time speaking to you guys. All the birds you say right now, they're nice. Thank you for sharing them. Be great to see you. You're never late. Do you know Hilo from my I remember him. Mac, thank you. It means the world. Yeah, yeah. Is there my boy Luis? Is there insurance on it? Yeah, I seen you got cool verses. Hey, B, I just seen right now. I turned the computer on. I got an email from you. I will get to answering it right now. Yeah, that's one I know. Oh my god, sorry. Thank you, Rose. God bless. Hope you rest well. Thank you. Prayers mean everything. Digging in Romans. Yeah, but everyone, I'll be back with you Sunday. Well, I'll be putting out videos. Please don't hesitate. And if a video is too much or whatever, let me know, por favor. Correct my butt. That's going up tonight. Uh, S1, the reaction on that is coming out in the morning. For sure, for sure. Rolling R's, muy buenas noches. Arturo, rest well. Thank you, B. Your prayers mean the world. Please tell moms I send my love and prayers to her. Buenas noches, Luis. Hope things better up. Cualquier cosa, ya sabes, my boy. Mike, much love. Buenas noches. Everyone, try. Nick, muy buenas noches. S1, love you, my boy. Hope you're well. Danny, I was used to do them a little later, but everyone agree 8 o'clock is a better time. No, don't tell me that, B, por favor. I don't want to make her cry. My love and fool, my boy, Luis. See you Friday, Rose. Buenas noches again. Hope you enjoy dinner. Prayers to you and family. Thank you, Arturo. Okay, D Money. What is it called? Is read In the Hat by Danny Martin. I'll look for it and let you know if I can find it. Thank you, D Money. Always my love and respect to you. Bendiciones, Arturo. Que descanses. Triple A, great to see you. I was wondering if you were okay. Todo bien, gracias a Dios. Giga, gracias. Everything's good. Muchas gracias. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm coming down. Yeah, I know, AAA. But I'll send you a private message, my boy, AAA. With this said, thank you guys for giving me you guys' time and for being with me for an hour and almost 40 minutes. Man, I'm sorry. I try to be respectful with you guys. Nah, I just think I'm coming down with something. It's normal, you know. Duarte, always love and respect. Buenas noches. Well, again, thank you, everyone. Do know I send my love and respect. Not highly thank you for you guys' support and time. Hope everyone rests as well. Buenas noches.